Hey there, subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click notification bell. Thank you for watching. See you on the next video.
ABC is out there with ABC, and it's LeBron James. Then there's Shake and Bake, and it's Wade in at the 2 spot. And for the Knicks, they've got ABC, Anthony out there with ABC, and it's ABC. Then it's Felton in at the 1. Well, Doris, early on, every team trying to establish a winning attitude. And now you find out if that can carry through the rigors of an entire regular season.
No doubt, Kevin. I think if you can establish some winning early, that can go a long way toward building momentum, building confidence, especially if you have a young team or if you're a veteran team who has aspirations to be champions. So much at stake early.
Good point. Outside, Billups. Pass to Felton. Out to Anthony. Here is Jeffries. 6 to shoot. Over LeBron. Jeffries can't get it to go.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Chalmers passes to James. Ilgauskas trying to get open, uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got the first points on the scoreboard for the Heat. Stoudemire outside. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Felton attacking. It's deflected. Now here's Chalmers. D right on him. The pass to Ilgauskas. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Raymond Felton. The Heat shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line. Is down.
Free throw good, Ilgauskas. He makes 1 of 2 that time. New York with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Listen, if you're open, Felton will find you. He has just such a great feel for the game.
And so it's Chalmers with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
And they lost a close one last time they saw each other. And you have to think that it was the foul trouble that really kept them from getting the win.
Yeah, some of their starters had to take an early seat on the bench, and that ruined the rhythm and flow they were trying to establish.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. And so Chalmers nails both of them. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Shout out to you, Parker Hill. What's up for today? And of course, this staff focused on its game plan against LeBron James. Who can score, who can pass. He's an entire offense unto himself. They know it will take a complete team effort to come out on top. But we'll see how they do, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Lets it go from 11, and Anthony gets it to go.
Well, you got to keep up. That time, Anthony leaving the defense in the rear view.
Well, hard to find a team more iconic in the NBA than the New York Knicks. They are a premier brand.
Greg, this is absolutely true. This is an organization that has played a few
Shout
games
out
in
to
one
you,
that have
the
held
James
them,
TV.
and it
What's up
hasn't
today?
seemed to matter that the team has struggled for an extended period of time. They remain a major media presence in a major market. The NBA is better when the New York Knicks are a factor.
And so here is New York after the Heat pick up 2. That shot off. Great D that time from James. Wade against Felton. Got a hand on it, but they get it back. Here's Howard. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Looking now at some numbers for James. Last season, he played outstanding. How about 27 points a game, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds? Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Oh, and there's the alley-oop and the jam by Stoudemire.
You know, you love your star players making others better, and Melo with the vision there.
Now LeBron. He's coming off a 28-point game against Charlotte.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball. Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
Passes it to Carmelo. Tipped away. Wade against Billups. Here's Chalmers. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Anthony. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta over Wade. The rebound by Ilgauskas.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Chalmers pass to James. That's good, and so Chalmers with the assist.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Pass to Jeffries. Stoudemire with the ball. Shot clock at 5, and the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Heat also with a sub. ABC's checked in for ABC. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing, covered by Stackhouse. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Of course, you and I were just talking about this as more and more players are going public with their trade requests. Do you think that's had a negative impact on the game?
Well, Kevin, I certainly think it makes long-term planning for NBA franchises a lot more difficult because contractually we are not seeing them hold true to the particular organization they may have signed that contract with. The reality is this in today's NBA. You've got to be nimble as an organization, and you have got to be attractive to them. And I mean that with great ownership, great leadership, and who are the players currently in your system. You have got to be incredibly nimble to be successful in today's NBA.
I think you're right on. And the Knicks making a change here. Fields checked in, and Miami with a change here too. ABC's checked in for ABC. And the second free throw, good.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Now here's Wade. To the inside, Dampier. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Fields with it. He's picked up by James. Miami leading by 6. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. The shot's good on the assist by Wade.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Chalmers against Billups. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so James will bring it up for Miami. Wade outside. Back to James. And they double up James. Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. First one falls for him.
It just seems like LeBron James doesn't age. Still so dominant in the second half of his career. This guy is incredible in virtually every statistical category.
Walker's checked in for ABC. AI is checked in for Miami. Second free throw, no good. Knicks trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the wide open shot from Billups. No good with the triple. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Shot's good by Arroyo.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Drains the three-pointer.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And it's Wade penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass. Wade's got his second basket of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Williams. LeBron against Anthony. Outside Billups. And stolen by AI. To the middle, here's Wade. The rebound by Fields.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Now here's James. Williams with the block. And here's the fast break. Fields leading the way. Tips it up. And James pulls it down.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Wade. Down low. Lock at 6. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Mason, he checked in for the Knicks. Knicks trail by 12. Outside Anthony. Outside Walker. At the top of the key, Fields. Knocked away. 6 on the shot clock, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Heat leading by 12. There's 1:26 left in the first. AI right side. The pass to Dampier. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Mason. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Walker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game. And that one falls for Walker. And he makes the first but misses the second. The Heat leading by 11. Pass to Dampier. James dishes to Arroyo. James looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Excellent D there from Williams.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And Fields kicks to Anthony. It's Fields on the wing. New York needs to get off a shot. New York, no good that time either. The Heat have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. AI up top. That's tipped. Fields with the steal. And so it's the Miami Heat holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Knicks trail by 11. We've got Anthony. Lights out there with Mason. And it's ABC, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Fields against Wade. 5 to shoot. Back to Walker. Anthony trying to get open, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Raymond Felton, he's checked in for lights out. Miami leading by 11. Pass to Stackhouse. AI outside to the paint. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
A lot of competitors in this league, Doris, and you've got to be that way to play at this level. And I know you have a list of competitors that you admire a lot.
It's those guys, Kevin, who have that insatiable desire to win. The guys who absolutely despise losing, who it almost hurts. It's painful physically. Giannis Antetokounmpo is driven to be great. He wants an NBA championship. LeBron James has got multiple titles and continues to pursue greatness. What I love about great NBA players, it's never enough, Kevin.
Here is Felton. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Wade against Mason. Poke loose. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And Wade slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here is Felton after the Heat pick up 2. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. Walker the pass to Felton. Mason for 3. Good. And a nice assist from Felton. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, before he became a head coach in Memphis and New York, David Fizdale spent 8 seasons as an assistant under Eric Spoelstra in Miami. Now, Spo said he's a brilliant basketball mind that has exceptional gold standard level communication skills. One of the most talented coaches I've been around. So, Kevin, Fizdale is highly respected.
David, he sure is. Great reputation. Now getting his shot. Thank you so much. Arroyo dishes to Wade.
Come on, box it out, man.
Inside. James kicks to Dampier. Wade outside. Wade double teamed. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
And New York making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. Then for the Heat, ABC's checked in for ABC. ABC comes in for James. And Shake and Bake subbed in for ABC. Baseline J on the way, and it's Miami with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Chalmers passes to Arroyo. Back to Chalmers. Got a piece of it. Second shot opportunity. Back to AI. Kicks it to Stackhouse. Miami needs to get a shot off from past the arc. It's not going to go for him. And New York the other way now.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down one in the first.
Stolen by Chalmers. Over Mason. They grab their own miss. Chalmers against Stoudemire. And the basket by Chalmers. Chalmers has got 10 points.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Felton the pass to Jeffries. Stoudemire in the post, covered by Ilgauskas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Felton. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Now, Felton not afraid of the paint. Let's make no mistake. Attacks relentlessly and scoring because he's fearless.
Stoudemire against Chalmers. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it, Kevin. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Outside, Walker. Stoudemire inside. Working on Howard. Jeffries kicks to Mason. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And the foul called on ABC. That is his first foul of the game. ABC's checked in for New York. Here's Stackhouse. Pass to Chalmers. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Arroyo the pass to Ilgauskas. And here's Chalmers from the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
2 trays now in the second quarter after he hit one in the first.
Felton against Chalmers. The shot will not fall.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. The first free throw is good. Lights out, checked in for Walker. And so Chalmers nails both of them.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Billups with the ball. AI picks him up. Now the pass to Fields.
Right here.
Chalmers against Felton. The kick out to Billups. Good. A nice assist from Felton. 6 points for ABC.
And now, in his second year of coaching the Knicks, David Fizdale putting more of a stamp on this team, changing the mindset of the franchise.
Well, the New York Knicks hired David Fizdale to steer the ship with a group of young players. And I want you to think back to where he earned his stripes. That was with the LeBron James and Dwayne Wade championship Miami teams. So he knows culture and he knows winning.
And a wide open look for AI. And again, Miami with the triple.
Of the two offenses here tonight,
I would like to shout out the people who are watching my channel streaming right now. Thank you.
Looks to start this basketball game.
Here's Billups. Out to Stoudemire. Passes to Fields. Got a piece of it. Here's Stackhouse. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. One-on-one fast break. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
The Knicks shooting their fifth free throw of the game here. Williams, he's checked in for the Knicks. Anthony comes in for Raymond Felton. And Miami also making a switch. James is checked in. And so it's Chalmers with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. AI outside.
Switch.
Howard kicks to Ilgauskas. Clock is at 3. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Williams. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And that one falls for Williams. And some changes here for the Heat. ABC comes in for ABC. And ABC subbed in for AI. He doesn't get the second one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
New York's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Anthony, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, he's not settling. Melo taking it to the D and making himself get to the free throw line.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And he makes the first. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Miami leading by 21. Pass to James. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by New York. Now the feed to Carmelo. Good on the shot. Anthony's got his second bucket tonight.
You know, the ability to seize the opportunity, see the daylight, get that position, and Melo, one of the best to ever do it.
Wade passes to Dampier. Now here's LeBron. Goes back up, and he lays it up and in. James has got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, I'll tell you, if you work as hard as LeBron James, as he did in that instance, he's a physical force inside. That's going to be his shot every time.
Now here's Billups. Knocked loose. Hit his leg.
Kick.
And the ref's whistling a kick ball. And 1:01 left now here in the second. Anthony kicks to Fields. Anthony trying to get open. Fields can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Knicks trail by 21. It's Carmelo Anthony on the wing. Wade is covering. Anthony, the pass to Billups. Just 5 on the clock. He kicks it to Fields. The 3-ball. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
And a deep 3 from James. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Miami with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. So it's Miami who's out on top at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your take?
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
Shaq, what did you think about New York?
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game for Shake and Bake.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Knicks trail by 21. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. We've got Shake and Bake. ABC is out there with ABC, and it's ABC, and it's LeBron in at the small forward.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And here are the Heat now, following the score by New York.
Yeah, whacking James like the D does there is the right move. I mean, especially when you consider how strong he is.
The Heat have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, LeBron. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Knicks trail by 21. Anthony down low, covered by LeBron.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's Wade. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
That one misses for Wade. New York with the ball. Anthony kicks to Billups. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. 9 points for ABC.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Ilgauskas dishes to LeBron. Here's Chalmers, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Raymond Felton. The Heat have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. The first one falls. And he can't hit the second. Knicks trail by 21. To the wing right side. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Chalmers against Felton. The shot from the low post is good. 22 points for Shake and Bake.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
James against Anthony.
Kick it out, man. Kick it out.
Looking to end his cold spell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
You know, sold him on the up fake, and Carmelo with the veteran move to get to the free throw line.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Two.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Anthony. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Left side, Felton. New York moving it around. Stoudemire finds Felton. Here is Jeffries. Jeffries. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. They get a hand on it. Phillips with the ball. Wade picks him up. Phillips, no good. Miami leading by 19. Now, here's Wade. 15 points in the game. Chalmers pass to James. Feeds to Howard. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 3 assists now in this one. And so it's Felton who will bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Jeffries. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Billups. That 3 off the mark. Miami's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. Very respectable.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Felton. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Chalmers, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
And the first one at the line is good. So for the Knicks, Walker comes in for ABC. And it's Mason in for ABC. ABC's checked in for Miami. AI comes in for ABC. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Felton. Dishes to Carmelo. Stoudemire outside. 5 on the clock. Over Ilgauskas. New York with a new 14. Another shot. And the rejection by James.
He was tracking that shot the whole way. No chance LeBron was letting that get to the rim.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
No good on the free throw. And the Knicks making a change here. Williams is checked in. ABC's checked in for the Heat. So he comes up empty, missing both. New York's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here is Mason. He's guarded by AI. Passes it to Anthony to the left side wing. No one near Felton as he lets it go. Money from the wing. Felton's got 6. The Heat leading by 21. Chalmers with it. 24 points for him. And James gets it to go on the assist by Chalmers. 12 points for LeBron.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
Felton against Chalmers. Felton kicks to Williams. Anthony down low, working on James. Anthony with the bucket. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
You know, that's one thing Melo has always been able to do. Use his strength to overpower you and get the advantage.
Chalmers finds James, and he lobs it up, but they recover it. Felton against Chalmers. Pass to Dampier. The second chance effort. Good, and it's Chalmers with the assist that time. Chalmers has got 3 assists now in this one. Knicks have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Anthony kicks to Mason. And here's Walker. Outside Felton. And stolen by Chalmers. And here we go. Fast break, and AI's got it. And finished off by LeBron.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
Mason the pass to Williams. Outside Felton. And the 3 off target.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
Lights out checked in for New York. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Anthony. To halt the run. Great D that time from James.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Off the inbound.
Stop it. What can you do? James is so big and athletic that sometimes you have to foul him if you're on the defensive end.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. And the first one drops.
Hi, guys. Thank you for subscribing and watching Akal's 90 channel. If you have not subscribed, kindly subscribe the channel. Thank you once again.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Knicks. Some nice passing by New York here. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Oh, the pass was perfect, and Carmelo just finishes with style.
Now Chalmers. He's got 27. Out to AI. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. The Knicks have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Outside Williams. The dish now to Fields. The kick out to Williams. Up top, Walker. Covered by Stackhouse. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Walker.
Hi, guys. By the way, this matchup gameplay is requested by Buddy Tyler Vickery.
Here's Chalmers. The pass to Arroyo. He's looking for James and finds him. Over Anthony. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. ABC's checked in for Walker. And Miami also making a switch. Wade's checked in. 1:04 left in the 3rd quarter. Passes it to Anthony. Just 4 to shoot. And the officials call a traveling violation.
He got a little ahead of himself there, trying to pull the team even.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Miami's gotten a positive outcome.
I would like to shout out my mate Stefan Jansen from Netherlands.
Here's Wade. The shot's good. Arroyo making the play. Arroyo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. New York's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the 3rd. Phillips dishes to Anthony. Mason up top. Kicks it to Fields. In the corner, Phillips with it. And it's Arroyo with the rebound. At the elbow, it's James.
I would like to shout out Arlino Talo from Cebu, Philippines.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And so it's Miami out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We come back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that, Greg, putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Mason is out there with Carter. And it's ABC, and it's ABC, and it's Fields in at the small forward spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Well, remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
Two.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Fields.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here is House with the floater. Pittman the pass to Howard. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Second chance shot, and that one's good. House. The Knicks shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Now Tyrioff. Pass to Mason. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Jones dishes to Howard. Miller surveying the floor. Outside, House. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this, Greg. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here is House. Can't hit from 12. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Carter doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Miller. To the paint, here's Howard. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Fields against Miller. 13 feet away. It doesn't go for him. And it's Miami the other way. Howard, the pass to Miller. House dishes to Pittman. Buries it down low.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Greg, to me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Here's Mason, poked away. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, we see a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting nowadays, but you'll take that look right there any night of the week.
Jones kicks to House. Here's the three. And no good.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Mason the pass to Mozgov. New York moving it around. 5 to shoot. And the foul called on ABC. That's his first foul. Hiring college basketball coaches has been kind of hit or miss, Doris. Why do you think that's so?
Well, obviously, coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. As a college coach, you've got to be concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current group and your current roster. In the NBA, you get to focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having to deal with anything other than grown men who have a desire for greatness in the NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, whether you come from college or not. Success in the NBA is a multifaceted proposition. So I don't necessarily define it as, oh, this guy came from college, this guy came from the European leagues, this guy has been an NBA assistant. So many things go into it, Kev. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Howard finds Miller. Outside, Jones. Miami no good on that time either. For New York, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Carter looking around, and the foul called on ABC. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Knicks making a change here. Walker's checked in. The Heat also with a sub. Anthony's checked in for ABC. Walker against Miller. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Doris, all right, this is going to come out of the blue here, but if you had to choose between raising the height of the basket or widening the floor or even widening the lane, which would it be?
I have very strong feelings on this, Kevin, and for me it would be widening the floor. And the reason I say that is it feels to me in the last couple of years there are more sideline violations where teams are turning it over because they're trying to get to that corner three, one of the most advantageous, best shots in today's game, but because that three-point line is so close to the sideline out of bounds, we're seeing too many violations. So if I had to choose between one or the other, I would absolutely widen the floor.
Now here's Walker. Clock at 6. Fires it up. And that one hits back iron.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Miller. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
It's deflected. Outside, Jones trying to get something going. The shot, no good. The Knicks go the other way with it. Mason the pass to Carter. To the middle, here's Walker. Pittman with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Here's Walker, and it's blocked.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
That one goes in. House has got 7 now in this quarter.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Mozgov kicks to Mason. Clock at 4. From the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
Boy, nice stroke from downtown. Got it off just before the defense could react. That's his specialty.
Here is House, defended by Carter. Down low, here's Anthony, and it's Anthony with the jam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Jones against Mason, and it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Miami with the ball. House the pass to Pittman. He kicks it to Jones. Good ball movement here by Miami. To the inside. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Turioff. Mason with it, and it's Walker, top of the key. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansions?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now not a huge priority. So, you know, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there. You're correct. He dishes it to Mozgov. Here's Mason out to Carter, and again New York turns it over.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shake and Bake.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Anthony. We're seeing some great shooters with length, tall players shooting from outside. That seems to be the rage right now, but when you look in your crystal ball, Doris, what might be the next player trend in the NBA?
So we saw the evolution of big men as three-point shooters, men being able to enter the league as sort of back to the basket, consistent rebounding forces out of the post, now stepping away and becoming threats as face-up scorers. To me, one of the most intriguing young players in the league right now is Nikola Jokic. Here's a 7-foot guy who is a tremendous playmaker. His instinct is to pass more than it is to score. So you wonder, is that the next evolution of big men? And then the other thing, Kevin, you are starting to see offensive rebounding went away as a focal point of teams in the NBA. You are starting to see teams go back after the offensive glass. Does that continue?
Second chance is a big statistic, isn't it?
It is.
No good on the second free throw.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
Outside, Jones. Pass to House. Miller outside. And the pass to Jones. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 30 seconds left in the fourth. The 10-footer. There's Mozgov. Stolen away. And Miami can just let the clock run down here. Here is House. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony,